This is episode 9 of 26 weeks. This week, I'm in Mount Baldy, found some snow, but let's go back to the beginning. It's Monday morning and I am out on a recovery walk. Today's my rest day, so on my rest days I have been trying to still get out and do a walk. My legs are still pretty tender right along the Achilles and on the sides of my shin a little bit. Goals this week, I'm probably gonna still continue to stay light on the mileage in the early week just to give myself a little more rest. You've got to see this sunset. Check this out. Early mornings, getting up before the sun and accomplishing something makes me feel so good throughout the day. If I can get up before sunrise, go do something, whether it's a workout, which is typically what it is, I feel like the rest of the day is so much better.
Once upon a time, the batch of eggs. Oh my God!
It's Tuesday morning. I'm headed out for my first run. It's going to be a 6-miler this week. I'm still keeping the mileage at the beginning of this week a little bit low, still trying to recover. Last week was a recovery week, but my Achilles and my calf still a little tender. I've been rolling it with a ball, with a foam roller, doing some E-stem on it, trying to do whatever I can to get them to recover. It's got to stay my #1 priority. I'm going to back it off a little bit, maybe another week of lower mileage, but whatever it takes to get myself healed. We're done, turning on my street, 6.2 miles exactly. Felt pretty good. If I kill myself or break an ankle on one of these pine cones, I'll be pissed. My Achilles, a little tender, just kind of a dull ache. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. That'll determine how far I run. And if it's raining, that'll also determine how far I run.
Snow and me too. Easy. Quick, said Nick.
It is 5:15 in the morning and it is Wednesday and I am about to head out on my run. It's raining this morning. My legs are still a little sore, but I have switched shoes. I'm gonna switch back to my Sauconys for the day. I'm gonna try that out. I'm a little concerned that switching to the Hokas and running such long miles in them may have aggravated my legs. So I'm gonna switch back to the Sauconys and do some runs for the rest of this week in these and see if anything changes.
Who am I to say we tried our best? Who am I to say we kept ignoring all the promises? Who am I to say there's nothing left? Who am I?
Well, I'm finished with my 6-mile run. I got 6 miles in yesterday, 6 miles today. I wanted to make sure I'm not running too far because I'm still kind of healing. When your wife's sick, brownie points, take the kids to Chick-fil-A. And then come home and bring her soup in bed. It's Thursday morning. It's raining and windy today. Thought I'd do a track workout and then ended up not doing the track workout. We decided not to do it last night because it was gonna rain. I thought I would just get on the bike today. But I decided when I got up that I should get out and run, even if I didn't want to be outside. You know, we have very few days in California where the weather is really bad, or bad in California terms. But I love using days where the weather is windy or raining as mental strength days. They're the days you'd rather train indoors, or the days you'd rather not go out at all. We have so few in California that it's pretty easy to skip those days. But those are the days I feel are key to getting out and forcing yourself to train. Those are the days you want to quit. I look at those as good for race day. When you're out there on race day and you're tired and you want to quit, you look back into your training to a day that was hard, to a day you didn't want to train, I really think that's key. Whatever it takes to train your mind to get out there and keep going, even on the days you don't want to. One of the things I do when I run in the rain is I try and find puddles to deliberately step in, to fill my shoes full of water, get my toes wet. Just more mental strength. All right, we're probably about a mile and a half in or out from finishing, and it is coming down. Be a little over an hour and a half probably by the time I get back. All right, well, I am back. I am done. The side of our house is still hasn't been finished. We need to put a wall in, everything. So you can see we don't have gutters yet. I've had to put some plywood just so we could walk. Holy moly. That's pretty wet out there. Oh my goodness. I am soaked. We gotta stop the watch. That's what I consider a mental strength day. It is wet, wet, wet out there. My shoes are soaked, but I think that's when it matters. That's when the work matters. When you don't want to do it, when it's cold, when it's wet, that's when the work matters. And for me in California, we don't get a lot of days like this. So to get out here and to put the time in, put the effort in, get wet, get uncomfortable, get my shoes full of water, I feel like that's all building mental strength. And at some point, I'm gonna be in a race and it's gonna be raining. When I did Ironman Lake Placid, it rained for 14 hours straight. I hadn't trained in the rain. At that point, during that race, as I was freezing, I realized that anytime it rains, I need to get out and I need to put myself in situations that are uncomfortable, that I don't like, just to try and help make myself stronger mentally. Hopefully, you can take a little bit of this and apply it in your training and get out there when you don't want to. It is Friday. I'm headed home for the night. Today was my day off. I didn't run at all. I slept until 5:30. Got up, I rolled my my soleuses and soaked them with some Epsom salts, and that was it. No running, no training, complete rest. Tonight we're going out with some friends, Johnny and Angela. They were in my first episode when we went to the Trail Running Film Festival. Johnny has a new Instagram account. Check it out below. Give him a follow. He's doing all kinds of fitness stuff. But tonight, it's just some adult time. Both of our girls are in Girl Scouts together, and they're going to an event for the evening. So the parents get like 3 hours on their own. So we're gonna go to dinner. It is Saturday morning, and I'm about to head out for I have mapped out a 20 miler. We'll see how my legs feel. I'm gonna run in my Sauconys. The Hokas are gonna stay on the shelf for a while. I've switched them out this week. I started running back in my Sauconys that I've been running in for years, and my legs are feeling much better. My Achilles feels better, calf feels better, my soleus is still a little sore. I've been rubbing, massaging that. I've been rolling that. I've actually been using that athletic CBD stick on it, and that thing works really well. Pain, actually, I actually notice a reduction in pain when I've been putting that on. For any of you, I mentioned that last week. For any of you who were interested in that, I like it. I'm seeing reduced pain within maybe 15, 20 minutes, put it on. I'm definitely a fan. It's 5:30, start in the dark. Hopefully I'll be done in just a few hours.
I saw her up on the hill, on her way to the mill, proud and all out. But where are you now?
We're just about 7 miles in. I'm at the Olinda Oil Museum. It's a cool little short trail, but I like mixing it in when I do a long road run. One of the issues when it rains like it has this week is most of the trails, the places I normally run, which are all back here in these hills, they're all closed.
Restless legs have settled. We're finally home. Down is up. We've been at.
All right, well, we are finished with our long run on Saturday. I set out to do 20, I ended up with 21.5. Overall, it felt pretty good. I was feeling a little tenderness in my inside shin on my left leg, so I'm gonna have to work on that. But overall, average about 10 minute miles. We have a Christmas party tonight. If it's a good year, the one time a year I wear a suit, but so we're getting all fancy and we are about to head out to the party. It's Sunday morning. We're headed to Mount Baldy today. We got a bunch of snow from the rain last week. We're gonna do a hike run up the trail, see how far we can get. I don't really have any mountaineering gear here. All that stuff is in Vermont. No snowshoes, no crampons, none of that. We're gonna see how far we can get just running on the trails. I do have some really cool news to share with you guys. About a month ago, after maybe the second or third video, the company Headsweats reached out to me on Instagram, sent me a note and asked if I'd be interested in participating as an ambassador to their brand in 2019. And lo and behold, I got an email yesterday that said, congratulations, I've been selected as a 2019 Headsweats ambassador, meaning I will be trying clothing samples, getting different things to try out. It's a brand that I have always liked. When I started triathlon back in the early 2000s, that was one of the companies that I always liked. I bought their visors, their supervisor. That was my go-to headwear for triathlon. My latest favorite thing they make is these trucker hats, which are awesome. I already own 2 of them, and I wasn't even an ambassador. If you're looking for a good product, I'll put my links once I get them. Not gonna start till 2019. I'm excited to represent a brand that I believe in, that I feel always makes really good quality products, has always had some of the best customer service. We are at Baldy Road, headed to the trail. There's already some snow. We got snow on the west-facing hills, but on the north or the east-facing, where the sun hits, there's no snow yet.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water.
Finally into some good snow, not as slippery, less ice. It's getting a little dicey there without any sort of crampons or micro spikes.
Will you go? Won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds that turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, gone. Gone, gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone.
Enjoy.
Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known that you would go find your own way. I still see.
All right, well, we are down from Baldy. We made it 3/4 of the way up, and then it just got too icy for not having any sort of crampons. But all my crampons and all my gear is in Vermont. I'll be there in 2 weeks. But this is at the bottom, so we are done for the day. We just have a little bit of a way to get out. Head back out, down through here. Well, it's Sunday night. I hope you enjoyed episode 9. That's it. The day is over. The week is over. It's a much better week this week. I feel so much better. I ran almost 22 miles yesterday. I did 6 miles in the snow in the mountains today, and my feet, or my Achilles, feel so much better. Switching back to my Sauconys, not using the Hokas, has been the best thing. It came from one of your comments. The screen name is not really a name, so I can't say thank you to exactly whose name it is, but they left a comment saying, I switched to Hokas, I had the same exact problem, so I listened to the feedback, I switched back to my Sauconys, I felt great. I also got an email from Warwick with, I believe it's Warwick is the right way to say it, from Australia. He gave me some info on the Achilles and some tips. And I also got an email from Mike asking when the next episode's coming out. Every Tuesday is when I release episodes. I try and edit them on Sunday night and Monday and get them out by Tuesday afternoon. Again, thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the feedback. It's been a really good week this week. All of your guys' well wishes and asking about the Achilles and all of that has been great. It's motivated me to take care of myself. And this week came back strong with my longest run. So episode 9 is in the bag. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in a week.